What's up, guys? All right, so
No, definitely not.
what's up, guys? So we know it's been a while. I'm gonna be honest with you. We did not post recent-ish on YouTube because for 3 to 4 days straight, we were working on a skit, an NBA parody of like a viral moment. If you guys want, you can check it out on our TikTok. But it was the first time we ventured into that type of content, and it was interesting. Had to like actually like memorize lines, do the whole comedic timing thing, and yeah, hopefully we'll maybe do more of those. Had to actually do a whole script, and then yeah, if you guys want, check that out on our social media. I don't know if we'll post it on YouTube or not. Do you think so? Maybe.
Fuck it. I mean, yeah.
If it tanks, we just private.
We just kill ourselves.
Yeah. And the BTD.
The BTD name goes down the fucking drain.
But
it'll be a minor blimp.
But now we're back with the serious stuff, and if you've been keeping up with the channel long enough, you know this is a staple on here, and it's the Contender Pretender series. First team we're gonna start off is the Miami Heat. This is the first one of this season, and I'm not gonna lie, a little pat on our back. We've done these with pretty solid accuracies in the past, and this one we did wait a little because we treat the criteria for the Contender Pretender pretty seriously. So this means like when we're saying contender, we're not just meaning a team that makes a deep playoff run or whatever. Like no, they're we genuinely believe they have a legitimate shot of contending for the title this like that specific year. And with 50+% of the season already underway, we now have a more legitimate view of how things are gonna play out.
Yeah, man, we're very close to it, man. All-star break.
Please join the dunk contest, bro. Please
do us a favor.
The love of God.
Don't pull a LeBron, please. Do not do that.
Oh my God, what? LeBron never doing the dunk. We gotta do a whole video on that one day, man. But him not doing the dunk contest was a robbery for NBA fans.
I think Ja's not gonna disappoint us. But anyways, man,
I think he'll actually do it.
Let's get back.
Your boy did it.
He did, man. But anyways, let's get back to it, man. Miami Heat, are they pretenders or are they contenders, Andrade?
All right, this year, I think it's pretty obvious to say yes, they're contenders. But for me, there's a slight asterisk to it of like pretender because things are different for them. They have a very deep bench, but in the playoffs, that doesn't matter too much. And they're not dark horses anymore. Everyone's on their asses. Everybody's got their eyes on them. So once you got that spotlight and that focus, things get a lot harder for you, especially because now they've analyzed you like crazy. So yes, they are legitimately able to contend for the chip this year, but I'm a little hesitant because there's actually just one crazy team on the East, and we'll see how that plays out. What about you?
Yeah, that crazy team has a crazy-ass point guard that refuses to get vaccinated. But anyways, the Miami Heat are definitely contenders to be in that conversation, and they have a legitimate chance, especially with the craziness that's going on with COVID, to bring that trophy back to South Beach since the Heatles era.
Kind of how people say they were built for the bubble. It's like they were built for
the Rona.
A scenario like the Rona,
Hey, shit,
basically, man. They were built for COVID.
Because, hey, man, they have not been immune to what's happening to COVID.
Yeah, all the protocols, people getting sick.
But despite that,
there's actually a great continue. But I'm gonna bring up this tweet. Let me pull it up real quick.
But despite that, right now, currently as of this recording, they're half a game back of the Nets for the #1 seed. In the East, they have, I believe, Tyler Hero, they have PJ Tucker currently in the...
Dude, that's crazy. I hop on Twitter and the first tweet is the Heat are 0.5 games back from the first seed, yet the media didn't even include them in the poll.
I'm telling you, that is more evidence that yes,
you guys will see this tweet right here.
They're indeed a dark horse because the fact that they're one of the top teams.
I wouldn't call them because the teams are looking out for them. The Bucks are definitely got them in their eyes.
Obviously,
unlike the bubble, like nobody really had them on the radar like that. You know what I mean?
I didn't say it the right way. Okay, obviously the NBA teams, whoever's like actually playing like in the association, you ask the coaches, like people like the players.
Oh, you're talking about fans?
Yes, but if you put the media, if you put the fans, casuals, they're not gonna have the Miami Heat are not gonna be the first team that comes to mind when it wants to win the championship.
No, true. And you know what plays into that? This tweet right here. SportsCenter said the Miami Heat's core starting five have only played 14 games together. They have the second best record in the Eastern Conference. You see that little blushing emoji, and I think that's what plays into the fans. The stars aren't playing, so you know, when you got all these like, you know, quote unquote nobodies or recognized names, obviously a lot of fans aren't gonna like non-Heat fans and casuals are not gonna stand out. But that's something I wanted to bring up. Look, winning without them, Heat record this season when not playing. Bam, when he's not playing, 17-8. Jimmy, when he's not playing, 12-6. Ty, when he's not playing, 5-2. Ty obviously has one of the lowest wins because he's been playing for the most part.
But right now he's in the protocols right now.
5-1, and Tucker 5-1, and then Adebayo, Butler, and Lowry have played in the same game 14 times. And this is gonna be very interesting, and it does help me put them as contenders because you know who has played? What other big trio has played or core trio has played very little games together? The Nets. So maybe, like, you know, this isn't gonna hurt the team as much, the Heat, or the Nets, because then when they if they face each other like in the conference finals or any time in the playoffs, it's like, well, we haven't had too much time with our stars together. You haven't had too much time with your stars together, so it kind of balances out. But in my opinion, the Nets trio is going to has a better chance of overpowering not playing together than the Heat trio because it's that talent, bro. Come on, Erwin. Come on, bro.
The Nets are the favorite. The East goes to Brooklyn if Brooklyn is healthy. But like I said, it's a big if. We saw it last year. We saw it this year. Kyrie Irving, he's a part-time player. Last year, we had the injuries. James Harden not being 100% because of a hamstring. Kyrie, injury-prone throughout his whole career. Yeah. KD, I guess, yeah, man, he's doing his damn thing.
KD went down with that injury.
But as we know, with what's going on with COVID, anything can happen. But what's your reason why? Like, I guess per se, why are you putting an asterisk, you know, on the Heat?
The main reason was
and another thing I do want to ask, something that we always do at Contender Pretender. Okay, what is their floor and what is their ceiling?
Oh, okay. All right, let's start with their floor. Mm-hmm. This Heat team, worst possible scenario I can see is second round exit.
Okay.
Like that's like bottom for me.
Okay.
Ceiling, man, it is the title. That's honestly, it is the title. But a part of me, my gut is kind of saying, kind of like the bubble. I think it might just be a finals appearance, and whoever they face in the West will give them a good run for the money. Because there's a couple of teams in the West that overall, if fully healthy or mostly healthy. And the biggest one that I'm thinking, man, I want to talk about them for Contender Pretender down the line is the Warriors.
The Nuggets are bad. The Nuggets healthy are a horrible matchup for the Miami Heat. They'll wipe the floor with them.
You know, I've told you the Nuggets. I've been vouching for them after their bubble run. I was like, they have arrived,
but they're not making the finals.
And they have not been doing what I want them to. But they've also had the same thing, like injuries, health, all that, and protocols and all that good stuff. But yeah, their seeding definitely is a title or finals appearance. Mm-hmm. Now, actually, you go. What's your floor to seeding?
Their floor is a second round exit. Their ceiling is winning the championship.
Okay, so we're on the same page for the most part.
A couple things.
I just can't see them losing in the first round. You know what I mean? They could be missing like half the squad, and it's like, bro, with this deep fucking bench, like they should be fine.
It depends on the matchups, but I'm gonna probably talk about a little bit later. A couple things that might make it a little bit easier for them to win that championship.
Yeah, and what helps not just the Heat, but most teams in the East right now is the past few years there have been a lot more contenders in the East or potential contenders. This year specifically, it's only 3. It's the Nets, the Bucks, and the Heat. Everybody else, the Sixers have fallen out of the conversation because, you know, the little dilemma. They got a little Ben dilemma over there.
No disrespect, Joel Embiid's playing like an MVP.
Yeah, he's a fucking beast.
And the Bulls, we're not sleeping.
Basketball is not a single person sport.
And the Bulls, no disrespect, DeMar DeRozan, he's playing like an MVP as well. Lonzo seems like he was a good addition as well. Caruso, good addition as well. Your boy Zach LaVine, always balling. But nah, man.
See, yeah, and that was the next thing. Everything you said, I agree with. And what I've always say on the Contender Pretender, it's why I didn't have the Jazz. I had the Jazz as Pretender last year, and I know I got a lot of flack for that. Is this is the first year that the Bulls have this core together. It usually takes at least a year of trials and tribulations and experience together to get, you know, in that playoff mode as a squad, as a unit.
Correct.
So that being the first year, hey, are there miracle workers? Yes, but you know who was the last fucking miracle worker?
Who?
Boston Celtics in 08. That's already, god damn it.
Yeah.
Bro, that's 13 years. Holy crap.
Yeah, but
that's a long time.
Yeah, but the Celtics, and the Celtics are still celebrating it. Boston,
fucking asshole.
But that's 3 veteran superstars.
No, exactly.
That got together right there with a veteran
and
coach.
I know people always say like the Heat were the first ones, and they were in terms of like they made their decision to come together. But I would say the first modern superstar trio, I'll give it to them. It's definitely Ray, Kev, and Kev. We're on a first name basis now, and but that's that other guy. Yeah, no, I'm just kidding, Paul. Come on, I'm not gonna be that guy.
But that Bulls trio, they're not superstars. The closest one to a superstar label would be the Rose.
But they are stars.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like I said, that they were gonna be the best era, and they're proving it. Yeah. Now everyone else in these, the Cavs, come on, man. Like
no, they don't have sex.
Cute story, but now Hornets too. Raptors. I'm talking about everyone right now that's in the up to the 8th seed. The Celtics, look. Like I said, a lot of these contenders in the past few years, they're just falling off. The Sixers with the Ben dilemma, and then now the Celtics. There's something going on internally in that organization, and they gotta figure that out. So they're definitely not contenders this year.
Yep.
And I don't care if they pick up a nice little run towards the end and they fucking push all the way up to like the 5th or 6th seed, maybe the 4th, but like nah, there's too much shit going on.
Okay.
The Hawks. Enough said. And then the Knicks, that was a beautiful Cinderella story last year.
But they're back to
I'm not even gonna talk about. Actually, I'll give the Pacers their shine because they whooped the Warriors. So there's that.
The Knicks are back to dumpster fire ways.
And then, so that thing. But the only thing that makes me a little iffy with the Heat is like against a Nets or a Bucks. Remember, the Nets and the Bucks. Not only do they have superstar power and star power, because the Bucks still have that fucking trio of Giannis. Middleton, Giannis, and Drew. Just blanked on his name. Yeah, there you go. And they've been together for a while, so now that's not a worry. Remember, this Heat trio is new.
Yeah, but don't forget that. Yeah, but overall,
Lowry's only been here for un año, man.
Yeah, but overall, that team has been together for quite a bit.
And no, true. The core in general, yes.
And they're one of the best head coaches to be able to put them in the right place to be able to succeed in Eric Spoelstra.
And out of the 3 teams that I mentioned in the top 3, the Heat definitely have the best coach.
Yeah.
Arguably the best culture, but I would say Bucks culture right now is pretty fucking top tier right now.
Yeah, but it's not Heat culture.
And it's all these wins are with like a bench and stuff. Like I gotta see, like I said, the starters are what matter during the playoffs, man. And they don't have enough games together, so I'm kind of iffy on like,
I'll be
against the top tiers, especially if they were to make it to the finals, who they face in the West. I'm sorry, man. Clay, Steph, Draymond. I'm picking that over this trio, especially that trio has been together for forever, literally at this point.
Obviously, yes, man. That's a great trio, but this Heat team can definitely beat the Warriors. I'm not saying they are, but they can.
Yeah.
And regarding the Bucks, look, the good thing I've been liking about this rivalry, like, yeah, exactly, between the Bucks and the Miami Heat is it's a true one. Like one team, they get the number in the bubble.
Oh, like it hasn't been one-sided.
No, in the bubble, we whooped their ass in 5 games. Last year, They took our souls. They put it in the mud.
The fact that Charles Barkley called it, what the fuck?
Like horrible. And like you saw, okay, in the first game this year when the Bucks went into Miami Heat, the Heat have not forgotten about that. Yeah. We gave them that shellacking.
Dude, I hope they face each other in the playoffs. We deserve that. I don't care at what point, but we deserve that.
And look, man, like the Bucks, they're high off on their horse. They won the first championship in 50 years. They're gonna be a little bit
a 50 piece from Giannis.
Yeah, exactly. When the Chick-fil-A got 50 nuggets. Love that guy, man. He's like,
yeah, he's great.
Yeah, he's like, it's hard to hate that guy.
Not the next face of the NBA, but he's up there.
He definitely could be. They're probably gonna meet in the second round. I'll say probably either they're gonna meet the Bucks or they're gonna meet the Bulls in round 2. They meet the Bucks. The Heat are gonna have that in their head. And they're gonna go for the fucking throw and kick their asses.
But that makes me very excited for the Eastern Conference this year because we're finally gonna get legitimate second round and conference finals appearances that are hyped. Because at any point, those top 3 teams facing each other, that is going to be legit. Heat versus Net, Heat versus Bucks, Bucks versus Nets. any of those matchups are gonna be.
Oh no, I'm calling it right now, man. It's gonna be Heat versus Nets in the conference finals, and whoever wins that series are gonna win the championship. Because I'm sorry, man, no disrespect to the Western Conference, the Lakers are shit. Okay,
once they trade Westbrook, you know.
I mean, the Jazz, okay, there's like another year they're together. They can possibly do something about that.
I love what you said. There's another year they're together.
They're another year they're together.
Cool.
Hey, you said chemistry.
Last year I said they got to go through that first year of like trials and tribulations.
They went through the trials. Spider Mitchell, he's gonna be healthy this time around, and make it at least to the conference finals.
All right, what about the
Memphis Grizzlies? They're a pretender. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, look.
I hate to say it, but I'm gonna. I have to agree with you. But I think they might pull one upset, bro, in the playoffs. One upset.
They'll make it to the second round because of Ja. Bane, he could definitely ball. Jackson, he could definitely ball as well. But they're gonna need
about Ja, bro. You didn't even talk about Ja.
Ja's a superstar, an emerging superstar. But
you called him a superstar already?
I mean, there's only so much he can do against the West. You still got Phoenix there, man. Phoenix, they're gonna do something about it.
What about
the Warriors as well?
But that's okay. Suns, Warriors. Come on, man.
It's
probably have to pick them over the Heat. The Suns too, like especially if it's the Suns after they already went to the finals last year. They already got the momentum going. They got a chip on their shoulder from now winning the championship.
The Chris Paul effect.
And the Warriors, it's just built up for years. Like this is still the same core guys. Those three main guys and Steve Kerr. It's like, and come on, Steve Kerr and Eric Spoelstra, they're on the same level, bro.
Yeah, but you know who the Miami, you know who the Warriors and the Suns don't have. The Miami Heat do have. They have Kyle Guy. Oh, yeah.
Duncan Robinson.
Hey, yo, mind you, the Heat are doing well despite Duncan Robinson having 35%. But anyways, man. Oh shit! And last thing I want to bring up as well, Victor Oladipo.
That is going to be the make or break it for the Heat.
I'm just gonna end it over here, man.
He comes back at 10. I'm surprised we went this whole thing without talking about him, but in a way it's good. But yeah.
He comes back 80% of himself that he was in Indiana.
Yes.
You could put
even 70%. That is a vital.
You could fucking put like a death lineup at the Miami Heat
from the bench.
Kyle Lowry, Oladipo as a shooting guard, Jimmy Butler at the 3, PJ Tucker at the 4, and Bam at the 5. It's gonna be very difficult. That's gonna be
in closing minutes. His body should be able to hold up just for a few minutes.
That's a defensive juggernaut. That's
if he can come back with that D.
That can definitely put the clamps down on the Nets.
But yeah, we'll see from here. Pretty excited. We're gonna cut this right now. It's already too long, but I'm excited. Let us know who you guys want us to do contender or pretender next. We already got a few teams in mind, but if you guys want to see one first next, just put it in the comments below.
Anyways, appreciate all the love and the hate. You guys already know. Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, all podcast streaming platforms.
YouTube's got a video they recommend for you here. Here's a most recent upload, and if you see that little circle, that's for you to hit that subscribe button.
Exactly. We'll catch you guys soon. For now,
take care.